We're live. That. Let's get one more thing clear before we start the trading day here. And I gotta do one more slightly Forex Factory. Okay, there's no news today, so we're chilling. Okay, today there's no news. We're chilling. We're trading the whole. We're trading the whole light. Okay, we got that set. Let's go to the weekly. Market did hit our weekly draw, which was this weekly objective right over here. The weekly objective got met, but we're still looking for shorts here. Am I live, right? Am I live? Okay, I'm live. Hey, I'm live. Let's see. Okay. Let me go close it back because it makes the little kind of look on the game. There's too much light here. Holy shit. Got a carpet right below me, bro. Oh my god, bro. We got a like a amazing view though. We got like a church right behind me. Like a church, you know what I'm saying? You guys hear me? You guys feel me? Church. Yeah, question, man. If you don't go to church, man, what you doing, man? Oh shit. Eh. Okay, we're ready, boss. Ready, boss. Okay. I was going to say, if you're a Christian and you're not going to church, what are you doing, man? I'm not a Christian, but hey, I respect every religion, brother. Especially Christians, man. Christians, y'all are love you, man. But then it barely anybody be coming. There's nobody to be coming to the church. Bro, even on Sundays, bro, I ain't seen nothing there, bro. Makes me feel sad because this country is full of Christians, right? And nobody want to go to church. Crazy, man. So the weekly objective looks like it got met, and our weekly objective right over here is this weekly previous week low is our draw indicator for the week. But I'm still looking for a short here. We're gonna catch a little short to the downside. So daily time frame is gonna be our next go-to. On the daily, we're going from a daily IRL. The daily we've got inverse, right? Daily IRL to ERL. IRL, go back to ERL. So daily, I don't really have that much context. Market previous day's low got sued, but market data closed below. So closed below lower prices. Just right over here. So I'm looking for lower prices here. Daily, I don't got much. Daily, on the daily time frame, all I have is a weekly market profile. Monday expansion, Tuesday expansion, Wednesday expansion, Thursday expansion. Friday could be a reversal slash retracement, but Monday could also be a expansion here. Friday could also go push down for a little bit. So weekly objective on the daily time frame, what I have is a weekly profile week 2, a classic expansion week 2. That's what I got for my daily objective here. On daily, anything else I got We do have this daily auto block right over here. I got a closure below. Actually, closure below this whole thing right over here. So we got a daily auto block to the downside that bridged out liquidity. It's at the key level and higher time frame. That's mainly all we got in this right here right now, and nothing else here in the daily time frame. So weekly, I'm going to the downside. Weekly, I just did get met, but it's not all over here. I say it hasn't got met there yet. It hasn't met that yet, so I'm still looking for short. So daily, all I have is a classic expansion week profile 2 as my daily narrative trust on liquidity. So Friday should be a continuation since the drone is all the way down here overall, right? So on the 4-hour time frame. So anything else? We got anything else on the daily? We got anything else? Nope, we got anything else. Just have a close below lower prices right over here. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Let's open the market open into market close. Are we in a daily range here? This is range low. So man. Yeah, we are in a daily range because there's a CRT here. Okay, so swing low right over here. Swing low, what do you call it? What the fuck is it called? The range dynamic low, range dynamic high. How's this range dynamic high? Yes, we are in this bigger range dynamic, but overall we're in this specific range, right? We're in this specific one right over here that's looking like the market is doing. You can see market had a range low and had a range high. Market took out the range high right over here. So in this range right here, you can see this candle was inside this range to pressure out this liquidity, right? So we want to be selling above the range high and buying below the range low, right? So in the range here, how in the range, market right over here to this range to this range. I don't care about these range over here. All I care about is the specific range that we're on right here, right now, right? Because if you can zoom out, you're gonna like, oh, we're in this big range, we're in this range to this range, we're in this range to this range, right? So all I'm gonna see is this right over here. This is the Pacific range we are in. And yeah, go to the hourly time frame. The 4-hour time frame, that's all I got. And so in the 4-hour time frame, the market daily profiling and our key level. Our key level is gonna be this right over here. It's going to be that. It could be rejection block. It could be plenty of things right over here. It could be rejection block. Could as well be this. Could be this order block right over here. So I'm just gonna go back to have the sell liquidity. So on the 4-hour time frame, we got a external right over here, external to internal on the 4-hour time frame. So I don't look at overall gonna be right over here. This is where I'm looking to go to. So on the 4-hour time frame, we go from a 4-hour external to internal, 4-hour external basket liquidity to internal. Just this fair value gap right over here. Going from a 4-hour key level plus, you could just do it as bullish ERL, bearish ERL to IRL right over here. And we got the raise dynamic range as well, range. Range high, range low. I don't gotta put a cap in there. So we got a range high, range low right over here. We're in this specific range right now. Range high, range low. Big as well. This can be counted as an external ERL to IRL, right? You can see the 4-hour time frame and go from a ERL to IRL. But the IRL already got pressed, but as you know, market like to go to CRT then before going down, right? Always a strong shit. Like some we're going like this, right? From this external. Oh, wrong one, bro. Got the wrong one. Got the wrong one. 1.1. So we got a daily. So on the 4 hour time frame, we got. I just all you guys already know. We go from 4 hour external to internal, right? I don't gotta freaking put the drawing down. So on the 4 hour time frame, we got a 4 hour external slash range high, range low. 4 hour, we go from a 4 hour external to internal, right? We as well got a 4 hour CRT and a 4 hour time frame. What do we have? Let's see the 7 p.m. The 5 p.m. candle was not the CRT, right? 5 p.m. candle was a CRT actually. Because overall, this huge candle right over here is our CRT. This candle right over here is our specific range right over here, right? So market swooped it out, and Monday, what do you call it? London session made the low, which if I'm bearish, I wanted to make the high, not the low, right? So that should be invalidated, but it probably will definitely make the low of the day. I'm just expecting a lower retracement back to the downside, eventually letting the candle close, right? And because here right over here, we're in this range. Market the 5 a.m. candle, soup it out, but it was not a key time. 9 p.m. candle, soup it out again, not a key time. We don't really care about these two candles. All we care about is the 1 a.m. because that's a key time. 1 a.m. candle, soup it out. Then now that's a key time, so market could reflect out of this CRT here, over here, right? Then that's what happened. And anything else? Well, not really. So for my daily profiling, you can see London Session made the low of the day. But I'm looking. Since I'm bearish, that cannot be the low of the day. But as you guys know, I'm not gonna go put my take profit all the way down here. Just be like, okay, it's not a low of the day. All I'm gonna do is go based out of the CRT low, which is right over here, right? So my take profit is going to be on this specific, you know, what I'm saying goal right here. My goal is gonna be right over here. This low. After this low, done, right? But if I'm bearish in this case, this should not be the low of the day. It should be the high of the day instead of the low of the day, right? Because I'm bearish, right? And let's do the auto flowing here as well. Market, this is the last candle to know how big soup out the side, tap the key weekly key level. Market bullish but the low, reaching the high, breaking lows, reaching the high, breaking lows, resting high, breaking below. The order flow is bearish with range dynamic high, so we want to buy, we want to sell above the range high, buy below the range low, right? We don't do anything in between. So that's what we got. So my daily profiling, what do I have? A New York reversal profile 1. 5 a.m. became 5 a.m. candle becoming the range, 9 a.m. becoming the manipulation, the 1 p.m. candle becoming the expansion, right? And as well you can see, if I'm bearish on this day, this should not be the low of the day, it should be the high of the day, but this made the low of the day. So I'm looking for a New York to reverse it back to the downside, and New York make the low of the day, or just do New York reverses back to the downside and at least get near to the IRL, right? That's what I got. So now let's go to the hourly time frame. Hourly, the 8 a.m. candle is not even the CRT here, so you can see 8 a.m. candle is not the CRT. So we're not gonna care about the 8 a.m. candle until the market even gets here. So the market needs to first get over here in order for us to care about this 8 a.m. and then the 7 a.m. candle. So yeah, I don't really care about this. I don't really care about this 17 o'clock 7 a.m. candle until the market goes closing below it, right? Goes and closes below it. I mean, goes and swoops out the high, then look for a 4 hour. But let's do more market profile, which is our last thing. Market opened, expansion, market the reversal, eventually accumulation, manipulation, expansion here on end, retracement, retracement, another expansion, tapping a key level, which is a 4-hour ERL and range high. Could do a reversal here, market expand, tapped it, trade away, we went to a reversal profile. Now we can look for a retracement, then another expansion here, right? The retracement probably gonna take out this right over here. All this could be a expansion, retracement, tapping it again, going back one more time up, looking for reversal here, and eventually going back down, right? That's our market profiling. So let's go cover throughout the let's go cover our whole narrative to this. Our 4-hour order flow is bearish on the weekly time frame. On a daily, on the weekly profile, we have a classic expansion week profile 2. On the daily profile, we have a daily reversal profile. Reversal profile 2, because if I'm bearish on this day, this should be the high of the day, not the low of the day, right? And we have a New York reversal profile 1 as our daily profile. We have an external liquidity to internal liquidity, right? And what else do we have here? We have range dynamic high, range dynamic low. Our market profile, I'm not really worry about that. But what else do we have? We have a weekly IRL to ERL to the downside, weekly CRT to the downside, and 15-minute time frame. So what else do we have here? We don't have. Yeah, that's it. That's a good amount. And we do have this raise that we do have this. You see, we do have this right over here. We do have this daily range. No, but this low is not it's not an actual hike until this candle closes. So we don't really know, right? For daily range, no daily range here as well. So we're chilling on that. What else do we what else should we focus on? I mean, what else do we have here? Is a narrative. Nothing much, no more. I've covered everything we have here, so we're looking good. So all I'm looking for the New York Reversal Profile 1. So market took out 9 a.m. candle, making the high of the day. The 1 p.m. candle making the expansion to the downside. The 5 a.m. making the CRT, 9 a.m. making the high of the day, and 1 a.m. candle making the 1 p.m. candle expanding to the downside. So yeah, that's what I got, and that's my narrative here. So the overflow is bearish as well. So yeah. Now all we're gonna do is just look at the market 4-hour chart and nothing else until the market tells us one thing. The market closes after like 10:30. If the market is not super out a high or low of this range, I'm not looking for no trade because that's past our timed turtle soup. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat food. I'm gonna go eat food. Be right back. Give me 1 second. Ah, came back from eating some food. It's starting to get cold for some reason. Oh, chat. Chat. Me poppy. I don't like that color. I want to be my color. Like, I have a pink, bro. Sorry. Singing like to make the color like mine's. Bro, I don't like none of them. Ain't no like, ain't no like. Ain't no like, ain't no like, none of that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know like. Just waiting, chat. All right, this is not looking great, buddy. Not looking good. I'm just waiting. Just waiting. Market ain't doing nothing here. Oh, oh. There's nothing here, bro. What is happening to it? This could be a TGIF, just like market just ranging, bro. Damn. Damn, man, man. Merge, beat, baby. 101 chat. There's nothing here going on. Nothing going on here. What am I gonna do? What am I going to do? I'm going to do, 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 do. And yeah, nigga, that traitor. I'm gonna make it better. I'm gonna get it better. I am niggas that are bad. And I know niggas that are bad. None of y'all niggas, man. None of y'all niggas, man. No, 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 no. Chad, there's nothing happening. None of y'all niggas. None of y'all niggas. Asian day, we're just waiting, nothing happening. There's nothing. Nothing is happening. It's necessary. It's extreme experience. So Enjoy. There's nothing going here. Oh shoot. Oh, I was looking at scrolling, man. I was like, he said, "Hi, what's good, brother? What's good?" Geese weep. He said, "Look at 15-minute time frame. Market condition happened. I placed a pending sale limit order in the auto block. Will it be right? We are looking for a sweep for longs today, gang, brother." Today I'm not even looking for nothing. Today I'm done already because market hit my objective goal because we're going from ERL to IRL and we're going from a CRT, but my thing was never there. And you said look at between time frame. You're looking for a pending sell order. I would probably say, bro, be careful because market just touched a 4-hour, fair value gap here. So, and today is a whack day. So today it's just a fucking what is today? Today just a TGIF. It's Friday, so you want to be careful with what you do today. Today's not a big move, Ganger. Big move moves, right? Big move doesn't happen today, so we want to be careful here. But on this 15-minute auto block, which one are you talking about? I took on London. You took a buy on London. Yes, sir, ski. I see that as well. Yeah, I see that as well right over here. I had a buy order in London as well from here to all over here, but I can't trade London, bro. I'm sleeping during that time. I do see it as well. This move from all the way down here to the from 1 a.m. candle to all to the 5 a.m. candle. And the drone located, which is all over here. It was a pretty good move in my eyes. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm done. There's nothing to do today, man. I've only took one trade this whole week, and I hardly had it was a trade that I was a mistake. I made one mistake this week. Me too, bruv. It was nice. Yes, sir, ski. Y'all are cooking it. From here to here, which is a good ass move. That's a high pip as well. What's the pip count on that shit? But let me see if I had any setups on that as well. Yeah, respected that shit a couple of times here. So yeah, it would be from. I mean, he would have been out of this body, would have been out of this scanner over here at 3 a.m. Yeah, right at 3 a.m. was when we took a trade. Which one's the 2 a.m. candle? 2 a.m. candle. Okay, 2 a.m. There was nothing here. Yeah, so I right out of this scanner right here. Yeah, I see this move as well happen. I can't even take it though. That's the bad part because literally I wake up at 6 a.m. right when I look at the market. Usually at London isn't all the best moves of the day, bro. Look how smooth this shit is, bro. Look at the smoothness on this bit. You know what I'm saying? What is this, man? It's crazy smooth move as well. It's all to the ERL right over there. Yeah, good move. This week, my primary move I be taking is on fucking London session. I haven't took any trade outside of. I haven't taken any trade in London though, cause I don't really trade that shit no more. It's crazy though, chat. I'm just eating in this bit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm done though, cause literally, I'm not looking for no trade no more. Would you have waited for the break of 5 minutes for buys in London? Me, I don't wait for a break of structure. I look for a CISD. CISD confirms most of the major moves. If you go look at my video, CISD confirms open, high, low, close. Let me show you what I mean by CISD, bro. CISD just like auto block, right? But different shit. You gotta like for the CISD, you have to look for a high probability of a CISD, which either purchase liquidity or taps a higher time from key level, right? So let me show you what I mean. A CISD, what I mean by CISD, if you look at my video, I can just do a quick, you know what I'm saying? Quick meaning to it, right? CISD, confirms the open, high, low, close concept, right? CISD right over here confirms open, high, low, close. Oh shit. Open, high, low, close. Open, low, high, close. Manipulation. What I mean by manipulation, that means the manipulation phase of the market. What confirms it that's gonna no longer be a manipulation phase is going to be a CISD, right? A expansion phase as well. What else? There is a open high, low, close, expansion phase, manipulation phase. What was I don't want to talk about video. I fucking forgot. Damn. It confirms CRT. It confirms more of the major moves happened out of the CISD. So, to me, I would now be looking for a 5 minute. Yeah, I would be using a 5 minute. I would be using a time frame alignment. In my case, I don't see any. I don't see any hourly. You know, I do see this hourly sales liquidity, but I'm looking at a higher time frame. So I'll be using time frame alignment as my way of doing this, right? So I'll be doing a time frame alignment. So I will be scaled down to the 15 minutes out of 5 minutes. Now, what you want to see in the market? Me, I don't want to see nothing. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen anymore because my goal was all the way over here. My main drone liquidity was over here. I don't know what's gonna go anymore because my main focus for this day was just to go over here. You know, after this, I don't care where the market goes, right? Because I'm not gonna be here. Okay, the market's gonna go here to here. I'm not gonna do that, right? Because you know, my main focus was to go over here. Now I lost my main focus, so I'm not trying to go and fuck up my brain even more, right? I'm saying I'm trying to take a high probability, as what I said. You always want to be taking the highest probability in the market. You don't want to be taking some whack ass, you know what I'm saying? Whack ass trades. But yeah. And what I mean by well XCIZ is like this candle right over here. Let me show you, brother. Usually align the 4-hour wicks, right? Usually align the 4-hour wicks. What do you mean by the 4-hour wicks, brother? Can you explain that further? Guys, I'm kind of confused on that. But this is what I mean by CIZ. You can see right over here. This candle, right? This is not a, you don't, this is right here. This candle right over here is not a CISD. This candle is not a CISD, right? It's not a CISD. This is the candle that's CISD because this candle pushes out liquidity, right? So why don't they push out liquidity? This candle right over here, this bullish candle, the same price point. So you would still be using this as a CISD, right? So this candle right over here, it was the one that pushed it out. Pushed out this liquidity, pushed out this liquidity. He as well might have tapped a higher different key level, right? Could do both regardless, right? Now you're looking for a candle closure above this, then your entry would be out of this. You could, you know, do a, this candle is way too big. You want to get a better position in this candle. You could possibly just go use the 50% mark, you do from the body to body. You could see market tap the threshold of this as well. So like it all is all based out of the threshold. It's all based out of that threshold. I mean, it's all based out of the, you know what I'm saying, the way the person likes is to enter, right? To me, I don't enter out the unicorn model. I don't enter out of anything. I just enter out of my CISD because CISD, yes, unicorn model gives you higher. It's yes, unicorn has higher probability, but guess what? What is more in the market? What matters more in the market? RR. RR is the most important thing you should be focused on the whole market because without RR, you're unprofitable. Without a good RR, you're unprofitable, right? Bias is down the 4-hour sweep. Bias is down 4-hour sweep. The bias of liquidity. Then why your drone liquidity is to the upside? Because my drone liquidity, I don't have no more drone liquidity, brother. I'm done for the day. But yeah, that's what I just told you, right? My drone liquidity to the downside as well. So because market took out the external. Now we go back to internal. Market go back to external because market goes from internal to external, right? Market never goes to internal to internal. It always goes to internal to external, external to internal, right? I got scared to take the break as usually have is seen on my ass. Wait, I usually have a scene turn on my ass. A lot leads me to having a less conviction in my place. That's just what I'm talking about. You want to be focusing on the one that gives you the highest probability because everything has the loss. Everything is 100%. You're talking about the breaker, right? The break of structure, or you talking about the breaker unicorn model, like the breaker block, or which one are you talking about, brother? Because breaker block, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I see way more losses on unicorn model rather than just a freaking CISD. Or breakup structure. Yeah, you want to be careful of that. You want to be careful. You want to be using the right breakup structure. A breakup structure is not this. This right over here, you can see in a 5-minute time frame, right? Let's just say you said you're looking for a 5-minute, right? This right over here. Let me show you what I mean by the breakup structure. Okay, so you got for the breakup structure, you have to sweep some sort of low. when should we break even trade? Once your market hits your take profit, right? If it doesn't hit your take profit, you don't break even until it hits your take profit. You don't break even out of nowhere. You have to hit your take profit, because a take profit does what? A break take profit breaks a take profit reverses the position against you, right? So that means market could have a potential reversal against you and possibly stop you out. So that's why you get break even, right? You don't break even before you take profit, because now that's building bad habits. Now you're missing out on breaking profit in the long term, right? So you want to be, taking that into a good way, not bad way. So what I mean by Willex, by a breakup structure, this is what I mean, right? A breakup structure should be, this right over here is not an actual, this could be, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, right? But you want to be looking for the one that suits out liquidity, right? But let me show you guys what I mean by breakout structure. Let me get a documentary here. Breakout structure, let me get for you. Hold up. Let me show you what I mean, because breakout structure has a problem in it. It has a problem in it, okay? He has a problem breakout structure. Let me go show you guys. Where's the video I had? Ah, shit, never mind. Let me just look at the PDF of it, because I think breakout structure is way more false, and there's something wrong with the breakout structure. I'm not gonna lie. This breakout structure, like, here is a false breakout, right? You could see this right over here to the downside. This is a false breakout. Market broke structure down. Now there's a breakout to the downside. Market thinking, people can think to go lower. Give it to what happened. Went back up higher here, right? Because that's a false breakout structure, right? You want to be looking for the right one that taps a higher time frame key level or purchase liquidity, right? In this case, what type of high time frame key level did it tap into? Let's see. It tapped this weekly. That's right over here, weekly objective, right? You go to the 5-minute time frame, because you're using the wrong time frame alignment on this as well. Bro, are you a pro from trader? Yes, sir, brother. This is, you don't want to be looking at any trades around here, because it's not a actual time, but you want to be looking somewhere around here. You can see this is the last high that helped you purge out this liquidity, right? This is the last high that helped you purge out all these liquidity. This right over here would be your actual market structure shift to the upside, right? Because this is the last candle that purged out liquidity. You see, purge out this liquidity, purge out all these liquidity, right? Sell, all purge out all of them, right? Tap the higher time frame kilo, which is already tapped into, but just purging out liquidity, right? As well, you can see right when it broke the share up, right? Market had no problem of, going back down, reversing against you, right? You had no problem, right? Over here, it did look like it goes up here, but sometimes it all based on our probability, right? You want to focus on a higher probability. And for a breakup structure, in my point of view, I don't use it, because I do CISD, which is more, how can I say this, more advanced version of it. It gives you more RR and everything like that. So that's why I like to use CISD instead of a breakout structure. Because the CISD would be somewhere, look, this is right here. There's a breakout structure in the 15-minute time frame, right? If you're using the time frame alignment, right? This right over here, this high, this was the last high that have the pressure out this liquidity. You see, this would be your CISD. This would be a breakout structure. Look at the RR compared to this, or compared to this, right? Look at this RR compared to that, right? Look at the difference between this. Yes, that's not too much of a difference, but that is still a RR, right? RR is RR, right? It's still money in there, right? You see right over here. If you would have used the CISD, sometimes if the candle is way too big, you see this candle is a huge bulky candle, market would retrace to the 50% mark of this candle, right? You can see market would have retraced to the 50% mark. And you can see that's a 50% mark right over here. You can see tapped it by the tick, which is the threshold of the CISD. CISD is basically a auto block, right? But to me, more advanced version of it, which is the same thing, but I don't know, just branding, saying people like to call it auto block, whatever they like to call it, right? Because this auto block is a institutional shit, you know what I'm saying? When liquidity gets purged, you enter straight away. Nah, I look for confirmations. That's what I was talking about. I'm looking for a CISD confirmation. Breakout structure could be one of them, but breakout structure offers you less RR in this case, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's all based on our probabilities. If you ever entered out of this threshold, some people will enter out of the threshold because the auto block is way too big, or the CISD is way too big, right? You can see you would have entered out the threshold of this candle. then you would have gone for the same take profit, right? Now you're getting a 2 plus RR on this, right? 2 more plus RR compared to this, right? Going for a 4 RR on this, you're going for a 6.7 RR. So this entry would be a threshold. Makes sense, gang. So this, it all depends. It all depends on people, because this, to some people, right? To some people would be like this, right? To some people would be like, okay, this is a big order block, right? I want to get more RR in this, right? Because they like to hunt RR more than they like to do a, what I'm saying. It's all based on probabilities, right? It's all not probabilities. It's all based on how you like it, right? Some people will like it out of the body. Some people like that out of the threshold, right? It's everything you like it, right? You can see it up here. Some people would have done this from enter from here. Some people would have entered from here because they're like, okay, this candle is way too huge. This candle is a huge bulky candle. So I'm looking for a 50% retrace to the threshold. Eventually, I'm looking for a higher movie from out of here, right? So it's all based out of the how they feel like for that specific time. They could be wrong. They could be right. They could miss out a trade. They could not miss out of the trade, right? It all based on how they feel like it, right? And that during that specific time, it's not during beforehand. Not like you're gonna enter like that out of every time. It's not gonna be every time gonna be a threshold. It's not gonna be every time, right? So it's all based out of how you feel like if during that specific time. So entry would be at 315 candle though, right? 315, 330. Yup, 315 right over here. Yep. You would just be doing a limit order or a execution order. You would never wait for a reaction. The reason you don't wait for a reaction because you know that this should have a higher chance of working out. So you're looking for a more RR, right? Because I see a lot of people doing this, right? They'll go like this, right? So let's just say you're entering on the threshold. Let's just say your main entry is supposed to be at the threshold of this auto block, right? So now let's go to the lower time frame here. So let's just say your main entry is going to be over here, right? For some people who would wait for more extra confirmation, which is kind of useless because now you're missing out on more RR because now you have less conviction because now you don't know that your CISD or whatever you have will work out, right? So you wait for extra confirmation, and it's all based out of backtesting. If you backtest it and you like CISD, you can use CISD, just enter out of the body or whatever you like to enter out of, right? Use it, right? Usually like that. My bad for speaking. My speaking is kind of ass right now. Let me go show you what I mean by this, right? Let me go let the market play real quick. Market tap the 50%, right? People usually will wait for a breakup structure, which we all do over here. If you would have waited for a breakup structure, which would have been all over here, look at the RR on this. All right, let's just let the market go up here. Market book structure up here, right? Now you're looking for a order block entry all over here. Let's just say whatever you're gonna look for, right? Because that's gonna help the project liquidity. Look at our difference of the RR, right? So now you wait for extra confirmation. Now guess what? You're making less than the initial entry, which is all over here. You make it less than its threshold, way less, right? You can see, look at the difference of the RR here, right? Now you're making a 3 RR instead of a 6 RR instead of a 4 RR, right? So yeah. Yeah, yes, definitely boost RR. Yeah, because RR matters more than anything else, right? Let me show you guys what I mean by the RR matters more than anything else. Let me go show you guys in my Discord channel. Let me go show you what I mean by RR. This will be a quick lesson for you guys. This will be a actually fine, good lesson. Let me show you what I mean. Let me see. Let me see if I could find the reasoning. Let's give my boy Anthony. Let me see if I could find the RR in this real quick. No, not that. That's not the right one. Let me go here and let me show you guys. Do I not have the fucking picture, bro? Oh my god. Don't got the picture of that. Actually, yeah, I do got a picture right over here. Oh my god, bro. Does ICT work in 1 minute time frame in forex pairs, bro? It all depends, bro. Cause usually 1 minute time frame is really dangerous, bro. It's really dangerous. You want to be careful on that time frame. But let me show you what I mean by this right over here. Let me go get the playlist. I gotta get it from YouTube channel because I fucking deleted my own screenshot. Let me see, where's the YouTuber at? Romeo's. Oh, which one is it? Right over here. This right over here, right? let me show you guys what I mean by this, right? Let me show you guys what I mean. Look at this right here. Look at this PDF or whatever that shit is, right? Let me show you. This one, which one? This right over here. Right over here. Literally, this is all you need, right? If you have a 30% win rate, but you're going for a 1.3 RR, you're profitable, right? It's that simple. If you have a 30% win rate, not 40%, not 50%, not 60%, right? A 30% win rate, you're profitable with a 1.3 RR, right? If you're going for a 1.2 RR, you have to get a higher win rate. So you win, this is right over here. This upside is a win rate. This downside is a RR, right? This is why I optimize RR. This is how I know, because like you gotta know that when you're entering out of this order block, CIZ, whatever you guys entering out of, right? You gotta know you're not looking for the extra confirmation on that. Once you get that extra confirmation right when you close above it or close above the CIZ, you put your limit order or execution order right at the start of the order block or the threshold of the order block, whatever you like it, right? Or whatever you feel like during that specific time. Put your take profit right, put your entry right over there, because you know that history will repeat itself. History would take the price. History would reflect out of the the entry out of the order block or CISD and hit your TP, right? Because through backtesting, through the time, through you taking that trade through that CISD, you see it constantly, respect it and go away. So you don't have to look for extra confirmation, right? So this is why I don't like to look. This is why I don't like to use the 1 minute time frame. Simple as that, right? But let me show you what I mean by this. You can see if you have a 20% win rate and you go for a 1-to-1 RR, you're losing. You're unprofitable. Simple as that, right? If you're going for a 1.2 RR, with a 20% win rate, you're losing. You're unprofitable. If you have a 20% win rate but you're going for 1.3 RR, you still are unprofitable, right? If you have a 20% win rate but you go for a 1.4 RR, you're still a break-even trader. If you have a 20% win rate but you go for a 1.5 RR, you're profitable. But 1.5 RR is a lot, by the way, so keep that in mind. And by the way, with this win rate, a RSI, the indicators have win rates that are 30%, 40%. And all you gotta focus on is taking the right trade. You can see this Monday, last week, I had a setup, right? I didn't take it because I had 2 setup last week, which offered me a 1.9 RR, which was not even a 2 RR, by the way. 1.9, like a little bit, 1 tick difference between the 2 RR, right? I didn't take it, right? Simple as that. I had 2 opportunities of a 2 RR, right? Like it was just like a couple ticks below 2 RR, right? I didn't take it. Simple as that. I'm looking for a fixed 2 RR or more. Anything below that, I'm not taking it, right? So even if you have an RSI, you're gonna have a 30% win rate. You're gonna have a 40% win rate, right? Most of the cases, you're gonna have a 30% win rate, right? With ICT, most of your ICT concepts are a 40% win rate. CISD, CISD, if you use it right, you gotta use it right. You can't just take it normally. You gotta use it right. A CISD has a 70% win rate. The concept by itself, it has a 70% of working out on your favor. 60 to 70%. You have a 60% to 70% of it working out in your favor. This is why I don't look for extra confirmation, because I know this is a strong CT concept. But you gotta look for the right CISD. You gotta look for the CRT CISD. You gotta look for the right ways to use it. Right, you can't just use it, pattern trading it. Right, just because the market pushes out liquidity, you're gonna enter out the CISD. No, it doesn't work like that. Right, you gotta have a narrative. You gotta have a logical meaning behind it. You gotta build up all of this shit, right, for you to be like, okay, this is good enough, right? And I did not see the chat. Oh, my bad. So you said, what's your average RR? My average RR is a 2 RR, just because I have a 40 to 50% win rate. You know what I'm saying? I'm profitable, right? Simple as that. I'm making profits. Which day was it? Let me check on charts right now. Which day was it? Let me see. I can see that myself as well. Let me go and show you guys that. Because I had on my recording. Let me go and favorite trade right there. can see it over here. This is what I mean. Last week I had this setup. Where was it? It was last week somewhere. Which day was it? This is Monday, Sunday, Friday. I had no setup. Which day was it? Gotta see which day was it. Which day was it? I don't even know. What the fuck? Where'd it go? Where did it go? Actually, I could just go look on my YouTube channel and look for that. Oh, shit, where's my YouTube channel? And I could just look from this YouTube weekly market recap. Weekly market recap right over here. How can I go to it? Right over here. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me go put this to that. Right over here. Damn, my hair right now is bad. I'm not gonna lie. I don't give a fuck. All I know, I'm making money, bro. Fuck this shit. Which day was it? Because I don't even know. No, I was explaining myself briefly here. Oh my god. Hold on, let me see. This right that trade right there, I did not take it. The only reason I didn't take that trade because I do not like that type of CISD. You can see it's all based out of how you like it. This was a 4RR. You can see 4R CISD. You see, I did not wait for extra confirmation. If I would have look at this video, right? If I would have waited for extra confirmation on that CISD, I would have had an entry somewhere around here. Now I'm missing out what? Profits. History, and you gotta know, history will repeat itself. History will respect that order block. If you have the right order block, if you pick the right one, history will repeat itself. You can see it over here. Tap that order block, guess what the market do? Push up it. But this right here, the only reason I take it because I don't like the CISD because it's my preferred way. I like to take it differently. I like to take it out of a scenario 1 and scenario 2, which is a full candle closure above it, including the wicks on the body, or a consecutive candle and market closes above one of the candles, wick in full range. Eventually, the next consecutive candle we close above the body, then it could be reaches the body. But this can only have one candle, right? So I would have using it, but it took over 3 days to hit TP. You see, it took over 3 days to hit TP, and this would be my other setup right over here. This one, I think I took that one, right? I took that one right over there. The only trade I took, which is that one yesterday, last week, it was with a 6RR. Let me show you guys. This is fucking so much going on here. Let me briefly right over there. Oh shit. Damn, this video took how long? This right over here. This is the 2RR. This is like right below 2RR. I didn't take it. I simply didn't take this trade because he offered me less than 2RR. Simple as that. This week, all my setups have been in lunch session. Every single one of them. I could literally go over it right now. Let me go show you guys what I mean by this. Last week only took one trade. This week only took one trade, which is a loss, which is I made a mistake, which I learned from it, right? So, which is a great thing. Damn, this candle is taking so long, bro. Get in the fucking action. My ass was yapping. I was trying to explain briefly, chat. I'm trying to explain that shit briefly to y'all, man. You feel me? Come on, bro. Get into the fucking chart, bro. This is right over here. Shit. You see, I was going for a 6.5RR and I show you guys the execution in my community notes, whatever that shit's called. But yeah, after that, I didn't take any other trades here. That's that. Last week, you see, 4RR, I didn't take it. Another RR, I didn't take it because I just didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't want to take it because they offered me like the 2 or other one. I didn't like the order block. Simple as that. So I missed out on making profits, but I gotta do what I gotta do, right? It's all based on our probability. Sometimes it will happen, sometimes it won't, right? So let me show you guys. Let me see the chat because I can't see the chat here. Yeah, so let's get back to our topic where we're talking about this. This right over here is like the enigma part of trading. This right over here is all you should care about. If you have a 30% win rate, you're going for a 1.3RR, you're profitable. I have a 40 to 50% win rate. I don't even have a 60% win rate. And guess what? I'm going for 2RR. Long term, you're profitable. Short term, you might make some mistakes. is the CISD preferred on a 15-minute time frame. Is you gotta look at the time frame alignment. And brother, well, X man, I'm not trying to be go against you, but you want to be using the right way of CISD. And let me show you guys what I mean by the right way of CISD. Let me go and get in a charts and show you, because I don't want to be fucking you up, man, because I don't want to be showing you to the wrong thing and fuck your whole shit up, right? But yeah, if you want to take whoever wants to take a picture of this, you can take it out. But this is all you gotta read, right? I'm saying if you have 50% win rate, 60% win rate to go 1 to 1 hour, you're profitable. But 60% win rate is kind of, kind of hard, bro. As of right now, until you grow for the next couple of years, it's gonna be hard for you to get a 60% win rate. But let me show you what I mean. You want to be using it the right way. You want to be using the CISD. Anything like this, if you pattern trade CISD, you're losing, bro. CISD without using it the right way, you're gonna have extreme losses here, right? And let me show you the right way of CISD first, which is what you always go for. And the reason this CISD worked out, because we're in a range. Because CISD, we're because market loves ranges, right? Ranges happen in every market, right? So this is right here. We're in this specific range, and market took out the range low. We want to buy below the range low. Want to sell above the range high, right? You can see the mainly reason it worked out because there was a range here. You see the CISD worked out in our favor because this kind of this is the key time is at what, at 3 a.m. This is the only time you want to be trading. So anything beforehand, you don't want to be trading at 1 a.m. You don't want to be trading at 2 a.m. 3 a.m. only, because 3 a.m. is the kill zone of learning session, right? So 3 a.m. right at 3 a.m. you had your entry on this, right? So the first 15 minutes of the market open, you had your entry on the trade, right? You see, the only reason it worked out because we're in a range low. Let me show you the reason. Let me show you some reason let me show you some examples where it fails, right? Because you don't use it right, because you gotta use it the right way, correct way, right? Let me see if we can get an example here for you. Let me see if I get an example here for you. Kind of be hard for me to get an example here, but what would be the actual good example? Because when I first started off as well as a CISD, I always fucking fuck up. The CISD is the second on December. The CISD on 2nd December, 11 o'clock candle doesn't really have a range. Let me see. Let me go to December the 2nd. December the 2nd. Okay, December 1st. December the 2nd. At what? 11 o'clock. 17, 11, right over here. You see, you already have your own way of doing this. You see how market disrespected this? Let me show you what I mean by this. This right over here is a perfect example of pattern trading it. 15-minute time frame, okay. There's there any CISD here? There's no CISD here yet. Oh no, this right here with the CISD. This is the upside movement. I did have a setup here to the upside. We were in the range here. On December the 2nd, we were in this range. We were in this 5 a.m. range right over here. I could literally, the right we're looking at this, I could literally tell that there's a range here, right? We're in the Pacific range. You can see this candle. We're in this Pacific range. You can see market below that range, but guess what? Market has what? Market has till 1 p.m. for the candle closure. So we still have a long time to go until this candle close, right? And you can see all of the market closed below the range. Guess what? It still worked out in our favor. How did it work in our favor? It's something called a turtle body soup. So there's two types of soups, right? There's two types of soup. Let me show you what I mean by there's two types of soups. This right over here is a turtle soup. So it just soups it out. Turtle soup with the wick, right? This right over here, this whole move down here is a turtle body soup, which it does decrease the probability of the trade working out in your favor. You can see it took you see how long it took for you to TP? It took more than 2 days to hit TP, right? So it did lower the probability of it to hit the TP, but it still worked in our favor, right? Because all based on the probabilities. Sometimes it will work, sometimes it won't, right? And my goal is to take the highest probability out of all of them, right? You can see. Let me show you. This you can see, market considered it. My take profit is all over here. I'm not changing my take profit. I'm not changing my take profit, right? Because my initial take profit is there. So I'm still waiting for the market to go there. Market never retraced back to the entry. It never retraced back to the entry because we drag it. You can see right over here. Boom. It took, how many days did it take to hit TP here? Let me get a shift here. It took more than 1 day. It literally took 2 days to hit take profit. 2 days. So it did lower the probabilities, but it still worked out in our favor because, you know what I'm saying, turtle body soup, right? Not a turtle soup. It was a turtle body soup. Which is better, a 15-minute CISD or a 5-minute CISD? What's better, bro? It's all based out of how you feel like it and what is happening that during that Pacific time. Because look at this, right? Market won't do the same thing like this. Do you see how the market took how long like this and it took a long to hit take profit? Sometimes it won't do this, right? It all depends on how you feel like during that Pacific time. Market will not repeat the market like this next time. It won't repeat like here. That's what you're talking about. You gotta be like, during that Pacific time, you gotta look at the time frame alignment. Where's your key level coming from? Is your key level coming from the hourly time frame? Okay, looking for a 5-minute CISD. Look, if your key level is coming from the 4-hour, look for a 15-minute CISD. If you're coming from a daily, look for an hourly CISD. If you're coming for weekly, look for a 4-hour CISD, right? Bad, that's some long ass time. Yeah, it would have had me sweet hard, right? Yeah, brother. But it did lower the probability of it to take profit. You know what I'm saying? It did, you can see, it took way longer to take profit. It did lower the probabilities, but guess what? It still worked out. It's all based on our probabilities, right? You can see. I didn't take it simply because it did not offer me the one I like. Because this type of auto block right over here, this CISD right over here is a lower probability CISD. How come is that a lower probability CISD? Let me show you what I mean is a lower probability CISD right here, right? Let me show you real quick. Literally, for perfect example was last week. You're looking for CISD, right? You're looking for the bottom of CISD. The reason I say it's a lower probability is you can see it got disrespected one time. It closed above the body. Did it close above the wick? Guess what? Stop loss hit right over here, right? Close above the body, right? It took out liquidity, right? It's closed above the body. Guess what? You take out the body, stop loss hit, right? Simple as that. And this is why I like to focus on the higher probabilities. Eventually, it would definitely hit your take profit, right? You can see loss, right? These days would have had 2 losses, but eventually, guess what? You would have had 1 win here, right? But you're making way more profit than your losses. You're making for a 2% gain on this because you would lose 2 lose trades, so you lose 2 RR. Eventually, this trade you would make a 4 RR back. You're up 2 RR, but some people can't comprehend too much losses, right? So that's why I work. For me, I focus on the highest probability of the CISD, highest probabilities of the scenarios. I'll look for low probability scenarios, right? Total Soup, CRT, does they have the similarity? Yes, brother. Everything is out of the ICT concept. CRT is just ICT's dealing range, not dealing range. ICT's ranges, but more defined, more because it's like a. How can I say this? It's more efficient. Like CRT gathers up all ICT concepts and put them together, right? You're using them in a most powerful way. But it's kind of hard for me to explain because I'm not the creator of the CRT, but I am a student of CRT and ICT as well. But yeah, and you can see right over here, brother. You know what I'm saying? This right over here, if you would have taken it, you would hit TP instantly because what? Guess what? This right over here. In this case, I would have used a 15-minute. What? I would have used a 15-minute what? 15-minute CISD. In this case, on the 5-minute. In the trade I took, I used a 5-minute, right? Why did I use a 5-minute instead of the 15-minute? Body closure above, and guess what? Time frame alignment. You can see it over here. People would be stupid. That's what I'm talking about. See, ICT traders are kind of stupid, right? I'm not gonna talk about you guys bad. So some of you guys are kind of stupid, right? Not the people who are watching my live stream because you're here to get educated, right? And you can see. Market is down, market structure is down. Guess what? And the hourly time frame is down, right? But guess what? I don't care about that. I care about the higher time frame, right? The higher time frame, we're bullish. So this hourly time frame being down wouldn't affect my time frame alignment because I'm using time frame alignment, and market direction shift is not supposed to be a way to determine if you should be using a 15-minute or 5-minute entries, right? Or guess what? Like this is so important. A order flow or market direction shift should not tell you which time frame should you be entering on, right? If the order flow is bearish and you have a hourly hourly key level, right, or anything, you have an hourly time frame, you're not going to be looking for a 5-minute, you're not going to be looking for a 15-minute key level to the upside because the order flow is bearish, so you need to look for a high time frame. No, you're looking for a 5-minute, not 15-minute, right? So you can see it over here. I look for a 5-minute because I had an hourly CRT here, hourly key level, hourly CRT. Oops. I had an hourly range right over here, hourly CRT, hourly soup of liquidity, right? So I'm looking for an hourly time frame. I'm looking for a 5-minute entry because time frame alignment, right? You see, I've held it till this price range right over here. I'm looking for a what? 8.4 RR, but this is not my actual TP, by the way, just to keep in that in mind. My take profit is like 6.8 RR. Right over there, I'm looking for a 6 RR. Okay, hit TP, easy, right? And my take profit is right on this range high. I'm looking for a 1.8 RR, 5-minute. If I were to look at this, look what I mean by this. If I were to look for a 15-minute time frame, look how much less I'm making. Look at if I would have used the 15-minute time frame, I'm making a 2.4 RR. What do you want more? A 6 RR or a 2 RR, right? Look at the differentiate of them. This is why time frame alignment is very important. And just because you learned this from me doesn't mean that just because you learned this, right? They'd be like, okay, now my win rate has to be 100%. I can't be losing trades. Absolutely wrong. Everybody loses trades. Today, this week, I only had one trade. It was a loss because I made a mistake on the loss, right? Losses are inevitable. Psychology in trading is so freaking important. Without psychology, you're not gonna become profitable. And you gotta think about this, right? You gotta think about what I mean by psychology is so important in trading and everything, right? Because everybody who got rich in the world right now, every video I see, the reason they got rich was because of mindset shift. They changed their mindset, right? Get a better mindset. Eventually, guess what? They became successful, right? Same thing to trading. You gotta change your mindset. You gotta know that, okay, I have to focus on the process. Losses are inevitable. Losses are expenses of my trading. Because every business have expense. In trading, your expense is gonna be what? Losses, right? Yeah, I remember you bank 800 on this trade. So it all depends, man. It all depends. Because with the 800, I was de-risking it to a 0.25% risk. So put that across some account. I have a 150K account. One account made 800. Some account I made less because lower funded accounts, right? Because I have a 150K account. I would have a 100K account, funded. I have a 50K, 25K, right? Because right now my main goal for this whole next couple months is just to gain consistency. Then eventually I'm going for a 1 mil, 2 mil, and fund this, right? It's like simple as that, brother. You know what I'm saying, chat? But yeah, that's what I mean by having a psychology shift, looking at the long term. Short term does not mean nothing. Let me show you guys what I mean by psychology, bro. Literally, I read this every single day, every single night. Not every night, but every trading day, every session I read this shit. Because I know this is so important, right? Because, let me show you. Look at my psychology, right? Look at my psychology of way of trading, right? Emotional control, right? You can see right over there. Let me see if you could see it. You can see right over there, right? I don't know if you guys could read it, right? But all it says in my notes, focus on the process, not the outcome. I'm patient, I'm confident, I'm fearless, I'm emotionless, and I'm not greedy. I'm gonna stay present. Right now is all that matters. I'm gonna focus on the process, not the outcome. I'm gonna breathe, observe, and act with clarity. I'm gonna be here and stay here. And I'm gonna be calm and relaxed. I did not put that down for no damn reason. I put it down with a reason. Why did I put that down? Because the reason I say I have to be present, I have to be in this exact moment where I'm at right now. Because let's just say yesterday I made a mistake. I lost a lot of money. I cannot let that trading day come to this trading day and affect me during this trading day and mess up my whole trading day because of the yesterday thing. Okay, the yesterday was a history. Yesterday is gone. It's no longer coming back. I'm never gonna go back to yesterday. I'm gonna go forward and stay present, right? So yesterday is not going to help me. Yesterday the only thing I can learn from yesterday is a lesson. It's a skill. That's the only thing I can learn from yesterday. Anything before yesterday is all gonna be lessons, right? So yesterday is not gonna help me if I keep it in mind to this day. Like, okay, I made a mistake yesterday, and eventually, I just, oh, I made a mistake yesterday. What if I make it today? What if I make it today? And now that's messing on my psychology, and I'm messing up, right? Let me show you guys what I mean. Let me read more, right, to emphasize what I mean, right? Let me get a quick sip of water because my mouth is kind of dry here. But let me show you guys what I mean, right? I said, be calm and relax. What I did not say be calm and relax for no reason. Why did I say be calm and relax, right? Be calm and relax. When you're under pressure, when you lose a lot of trades, when you're fighting, right? When you're under pressure in anything in circumstances in life, right? When you're under pressure, you're gonna have to be calm. Because if you're under pressure, you might make a wrong mistake. You might take the wrong step, right? So this is why I say be calm, be relaxed. Because when you're under pressure, as I said, you might make some mistakes. So if you're calm, you can act with clarity, right? You could act, with your thoughts, or you could think better, right? So that's why I said observe, observe and breathe, right? So when I say breathing, you don't breathe like just breathing, right? You have to like inhale for like 4 second count and exhale for like, for a 6 second, 8 second count, right? So like that right there calms down your, nervous system. You're under pressure, right? It just calms it down and make you more relaxed, right? Rather than being under pressure even more, right? Because when I used to lose trades, I had to be a lot of under pressure, like, oh, I'm never gonna become profitable, right? But I know now, just a mindset shift, right? Because I know in the future I'm definitely gonna become a multi-millionaire. There's literally no ways I can't become it, right? Unless I procrastinate, unless I stop doing it, right? There's literally no way of me not becoming a multi-millionaire, because as long as I focus on the process, as long as I visualize, look, you gotta hear what I'm saying, right? Let me get that mouse right here. You gotta realize what I'm saying. I visualize and I focus on the process. I visualize the process. What I mean by visualize the process, what I mean by that is I visualize the process. What I mean by that, one more time, I forgot. I'm just gonna say the same thing because I kind of forgot it, right? Because I'm not trying to stutter a lot. I'm not trying to say and like that shit, right? But what I mean by that is I visualize me doing work. I visualize me getting to my goals. I visualize me achieving my yearly goals. Every goals I have, I visualize reading it. I visualize the process of me doing it. I visualize the process of me working out and everything, getting jacked, right? I visualize of me coming every day, doing the same thing over and over and showing consistent. I visualize that. I don't visualize the outcome, because if I visualize the outcome, meaning, I'm already rich, I'm already this, I'm already that, right? I'm not going to become it, right? Because what is the outcome? What is me visualizing the outcome going to do? Nothing. It's not going to affect me. If I'm visualizing the process, I'm more pumped up, like, okay, I'm supposed to be doing it because I visualize that. It gets me more motivated, right? It keeps me more motivated. It makes me do the work. Because some people will understand, some people won't. It's all based out of how you feel like, right? Let me go and show you guys more of what I mean, right? Because this is really important, right? Because usually, if you buy courses and everything like that, they'll make you pay for this shit, right? For like what, $600, $800, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 just for a same course as me. My course, I don't even have a course. I'm just telling you guys for free because I don't like to keep stuff. I don't like to be like a gatekeeper. Gatekeeping is kind of gay in my eyes, right?
So that's what I said more, right? Expectations. I'm not going to expect to trade every day. So that means I'm not going to expecting to check every. I'm not going to be expecting to take a trade every single day. I'm not going to market to expect to take a trade. I'm not expect to check. I'm not going to expect to check trades, right? I'm going to accept losses of the. I'm going to accept losses as part of the process. So losses are inevitable. I'm definitely gonna have losses. Everybody had losses, right? So that right there calms me down when I'm losing. So I'm like, okay, I just took a loss. Okay, losses are part of the process. I gotta be consistent and I gotta be looking at the long term rather than the short term, right? I'm going to prioritize building good habits and skill mastery over profits. What I mean by that is I'm going to come in a market. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to be waiting for my setup. I'm going to be doing all the things. All the things I just said. I'm going to be doing that, right? So building good habits. I said I accept. Then eventually I said I accept the risk of losing 1% on trade. If you go in a trade, if you go in a market and you don't accept the risk of losing 1% of your whole account, you should be taking a trade because you're not accepting the risk. If you accept the risk, you're gonna have less emotions because in trading, emotions are very fucking important, right? And that's what I said. The other thing I said, right? Short-term setbacks or unexpected outcomes are part of the process, not a reflection of the strategy effectiveness, right? Trust the plan and the work behind it, right? The long-term results come from staying disciplined and consistent. Let the system do its job. The big picture is where success lives. I literally read this every single day. I never have a day where I don't read this because without this, I can't trade. Like, I mean, that's kind of bad, right? Because like, whoa. So the only way for me to trade is look at the chart, right? Because that right there, look at the nose, right? Because this nose helps me, like, bring it to life. Like, okay, I just read my notes. I should be following that nose instead of me just trying to come in and market without remembering it. So I set a reminder for me to read this, right? So eventually I said, I'm going to make decision based on my analysis, right? So I'm not going to this could be what you guys do. This could help you guys a lot. This right here, this notes right here could help you guys out a lot as well, right? What I said was like, make decision based on your analysis. So if I'm the streamer and you're the guy who's watching me, right? You should focus on your own analysis, not mine. Take the trade that your analysis says to take. Take it, learn from it, and see what happens after it. If it goes on a loss, okay, what did you do wrong? Find it out and learn from it and expand, right? Or you could be a different person. You could be a wise and ambitious person. You could go and buy a skill. You can go buy a course, which is most of the courses are bullshit. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I spent a lot of money in courses. None of them helped me out. None of them singly helped me out. None of them. I spent over 3,000 on courses. None of them helped me out. I spent on real estate. I spent it on like trading courses, which none of them helped me out. All of them were just bullshitting. Teaching me the same thing. Not even a psychologist. They would never teach me about psychology, right? Which is literally the most important thing of trading, And let me go to read out more. And this is what I said, right? The next thing I said was think positively, like not positively. Think positively and avoid FOMO. Avoid fear of missing out the setup. This right over here, right? Perfect example would be today. It happens every single day. It's always there, right? Look what I said today. Avoid FOMO. This big major move happened. If I'm around here, let's just say I was around here, right? Let me go back on the chart. Let's just say I was around here, right? Market's right over here. Market just moved up. Oh, I'm gonna miss out. Right? I'm gonna miss out on making a lot of profits, right? And I enter somewhere around here. That's a bad habit. And eventually, look at the RR difference, right? Let's say here, I'm looking here, over here. Let's just say I'm making a. Let's just say I just entered out the body, right? Let's just say I entered out the, saying the full candle. I'm making a 4R here, right? And let's just say I entered out of here. I put some entries, some sort of fucking whatever, right? Let's just say over there, and I put my sell stop somewhere below this, right? Look at the RR difference on this, right? Look at the 3.4 RR, 3.8 to a 4.4 RR. Yes, that's not that difference, but market most of the time has high chances of you taking you guys out. This is what I'm talking about. Lower probability, higher probability, right? So this right here is a perfect example of me having a FOMO. Oh, I'm gonna miss out the trade, I'm gonna miss out the move, no market's going over here, I'm gonna miss out, right? So I'm entering the trade. Yes, it did work out, but guess what? Just because this little short term outcome that happened today of me taking the trade over here, in the long term is not going to be like that. Long term, market can go down, take me out. Eventually, go. I'm gonna have another formal problem. Oh, stop me one more time. Eventually, hit me one more time. Okay, I made my profit, but guess what? I'm at break even now. And guess what? I just wasted my energy on those two past trades, right? Which my real interest should have been all over here, right? So that's what I talk about. Avoid FOMO. Avoid missing out on a trade. If your setup is not there, if my entry is not around here, I'm not entering a trade. If my entry is not there, I'm not entering. Right? If my entry is here, I'm entering. Right? If it's not here, I'm entering. If it's anywhere else, if it's not there, I'm entering. If my setup is not there, I'm not entering. Let's just say a move happens for a 200 pips, right? Let's just say a move happens for 200 pips, like in Forex. Let's just say in Euro, USD. Let's just say like a 100 pip move in the USD. If my setup is not there to that 200 pip move or 100 pip move or whatever, right? I don't care because my setup is not there. I don't give a fuck about that move. I don't give a flying shit. I don't give a flying fuck about that move. Whatever it goes, I don't care, right? Because my setup was not there, right? That's what I mean. And other thing I said is think positively. Basically, expect good things. Don't expect bad things. Don't set a bad expectation. Oh, it's gonna go to the loss. Oh, it's gonna hit my sell stop. Oh, everything that's gonna happen, right? Set a positive expectation, right? Never set a negative expectation, and you will always lose if you set up a negative expectation, right? Even let's just say that trade does go into loss, and you set up a negative expectation, you're gonna get, you know what I'm saying? That's better than you setting up a negative. You put a negative expectation on that loss, the same loss you had, right? But you just had a negative expectation, you're going to loss. Guess what? Now the next trade you're gonna come. The next trade that's gonna come. And it's at a negative expectation. Guess what? Now guess what happens? You enter the trade too early, or you enter it too late, or you miss out a trade, or guess what happens? You get out of the trade too early. You let the trade run for too long. All of this negative. But the next trade comes in, is an automatic win. You know you're gonna win, right? But guess what happens? You set up a positive rotation. Now guess what? You just avoided all this negative stuff. Now building positive, right? You're building consistency. You're building discipline. Now you're expecting. Now you're focusing on long term instead of the short term, right? Simple as that. And there's way more notes to read about this to empathize what I mean, but to you guys, but yeah. Let me see if there's another one here that I could read. We got one more, which is basically a affirmation. Consistency and discipline in my trading comes to me naturally, effortlessly, and abundantly. You know what I mean by that? That means that it's like a manifestation, but not to me, right? To me, I said in the end of it, I said inshallah, right? To me, it's not a manifestation, right? So it's a whole different thing. You could say whatever you want to say. I said consistency and discipline in my trading comes to me naturally, so with ease, without no problem. So that makes my psychology better, because I mean, okay, it's gonna be hell of an easy thing for me to stay disciplined. It's gonna be hell of an easy thing for me to be a consistent trader, right? And the other thing I said consistency, right? And I said effortlessly, right? Without me putting effort for me to be a disciplined and consistent trader, right? And what was the other thing said, right? And naturally, effortlessly, and abundantly. So that means it constantly happens over and over and over and over, and it builds up in a long term. It keeps on building up. It never slows down, but it just goes to skyrocket to the upside, right? Just like a stock market, just like Bitcoin goes up, never stops, right? Because it's gonna be hard for the market for Bitcoin to drop down, because it's going to get $1. It has its own specs on it. Being you can be your own bank and everything like that, right? Simple as that. But yeah, that's that. And if you guys have any other question, because I'm gonna end I'm going to end the live stream soon. But yeah, if you have any other question, let me know. You guys might see me as like this long ass hair that doesn't have an actual haircut. Man, my main focus right now is like not even to worry about girls, not even to worry about like looking good for social media. If you don't like the way I look, okay, it's all cool, bro. You kind of gay, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You're like, why do you have to like me? You know what I'm saying? You're kind of gay for that. But yeah. I have no problem with gay people. But just don't come near me. All I'm gonna say. But yeah. You guys got any questions? Anything else? Let me know. Then we're gonna end this bitch off. But yeah. So what did we cover in today's? We covered a lot of things today, which is great. But yeah, man, like a quick recap of everything I said. Have a good psychology, build good habits. Don't pattern trade. Build a narrative and logical meaning behind everything you do, every move you take. Be patient, be confident, be fierce, be honest, and not greedy. Oh, I literally already said that, but what I mean by don't pattern trade and build a narrative and logical meaning behind your every trade, every setup you take is because this right over here, without having a meaning behind this CISD, is a pattern trading. Trust me. Treat this like a pattern trading. Treat ICT, CRT. If you treat, look, listen. If you treat CRT or ICT, whatever you have, as a pattern, you're never going to become profitable. Yeah, okay, this time you became successful. Guess what? Next time, stop loss. Next time, stop loss. I had times where I had stop loss for fucking 32 trades in a row. Stop loss, and I wouldn't learn from that shit. I would never have a time to learn from those losses because I was just like a pattern trader. I was just pattern. It's unbelievable that I lost 32 times in a row. 32 times. I think I had the picture of it. I don't have the picture anymore because I kind of I delete my pictures. I don't have to keep them like, for a long time. But yeah. So how did you learn? Bro, Willex, I'm a very independent person. I'm very independent. I like to do everything by myself. Like that, I like to put every action, every accountability on myself. I know that there's nobody gonna come to save me. I know there's nobody here in life that cares enough about me to save me. Right? There's gonna be enough nobody to save me. Right? The only person that's gonna save me in the long term, not short term. Short term, okay. Short term, your fucking mentors could save you. Short term, your mentors, your whatever could save you. Long term, they're not. Right? If let's just say I'm your mentor, right? And I help you for a little short term. Am I gonna be there for a long term? Probably not, right? And in my business, in my eyes, I'm gonna be here for a long ass term, right? I'm gonna be here for like fucking next 20 years, right? Or even more. I'm gonna be here, but some people won't. You know what I'm saying? Some people will probably pass away. Something could happen to me anytime, right? So your mentor has gone away. So that's why you want to be a independent thinker, independent trader. Any business, you want to be independent. You never want to be, you know what I'm saying, relying on somebody else. So the way I learned is basically, bro, I had to be real with myself. Like, okay, do I really want this? Do I want to become a profitable, successful trader? Do I want to become a multi-millionaire? Do I really want to? Can I sacrifice something for me to become anything? Because literally, when I really wanted it, right, I did not go to school. I did go to school. I mean, because during that time, I was almost done with school, right? I did not go to any proms. I made $8,000 in high school. Fucking easy money. I made $8,000 so fucking easy. It wasn't even from trading. It was so easy to make $8,000, bro. It's like I was like, I know I could become a really good businessman. I could become a multi-millionaire in this easily because During that time, my main focus was my main focus was the money. But right now, it's a process, not the outcome. Right? I knew I was a big. I knew I was gonna become a rich, filthy fucker. You know why? Right now I'm not. Right? I will become it. Right? I believe in myself. Right? It just because when I was in 10th grade, I made $8,000 in a day. $8,000 in a day, and it was in 8th grade. 8,700 or 8,400, somewhere around there. I even have the video of it. Right? I had stacks of cash, bro. Let me show y'all. I literally had so much money. I had to literally put my money away to a different whole freaking wallet because my wallet is stacked with cash. Right? This is not that much, by the way. This right over here I'm showing you guys is not that much money, but I made it in 10th grade. Hey, making that in a young age was it for me, because this is what literally gave my motivation to become actual fucking wealthy rich, right? Like not wealthy rich, now I'm not right now, to be actually become a successful person and rely and be like I'm saying, literate freedom, right? Have my own freedom, right? Let me show you guys what I mean by this, right? You can see that over here, right? Can you guys see this? Hold on, let me show you. Like, oh shit, my phone has no charger. You can see it over there, right? That's those stack of cash I made in fucking 10th grade. Like, nobody in school would have stand up bad with me. Nobody. Like, I'm not gonna go over that shit because that shit's long gone, right? I don't really give a shit about that no more, right? But that was led me to doing my own business. After that, I was like, okay, I made $8,000 in a day. I know I could definitely do this in a good way and make even more. Make $100,000 a day. Make $1 million in a day. Something you could make $1 million in a day. Go to crypto. Go to meme coins. You can make $1 million in a day. But I know, to me, I want to focus on long term, because short term, that meme coin shit won't work out. But it's all based on opportunities, right? Every meme coin is gonna go to zero. But guess what? You just gotta know that there's going to be opportunity for you to make money, right? And during that time, I had opportunity to make money, so I made that shit, right? So this is what I mean by you guys. You guys gotta, this is how I learned. After I made the $8,000 in a day, I'm like, okay, I know I definitely could become I could definitely start up my own business, do everything. I did dropshipping, it didn't work out. Okay, fuck that shit. Because dropshipping, I can't even understand it right. I can't even understand it right? I still have a dropshipping account. I still run it, right? I still have a TikTok shop account. Right, I make people send me clothes. Companies send me clothes every freaking day. Literally, training. I have my training. This is my main focus right over here. My other one, which is my TikTok shop account, I let my brother use it. He brings stuff in the house and brings stuff, everything here, right? I don't care, right? But that's my second business, right? I have like, you gotta be. This is what I'm saying. You gotta be independent. I did not rely on anybody else. I relied on myself. I accounted to myself. Everything I said, every move I'm going to take, it was because of my problem. If I made $8,000 in a day, it was my problem. It was because of me. If I had a mistake during that time, it was because of me, because I was not accountable. So it could be. I said, okay, to me, every move I do right now, I'm accountable for it. If I literally go into jail, that's because of me. If I do anything in life, it's always because of me, because I'm the one who did it, right? You study now? Nah, bro, I fucking dropped out. Fuck that shit. The reason I dropped out, chat, it was funny, okay? Listen, right? The person, I was sitting down right here, right? Right side, gay person. Left side, gay person. Bro, my whole classroom was gay person. I was like, hell no. I dropped out. I dropped out the first day of school. I was like, okay. I told the teacher, I told the professor, like, okay, if they're like smart, if they have a high ass GPA, everything good, like high HET scores, how are they here? Why are they gay? You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, bro, I'm dropping out. I was like, fuck it, I'm done. I lost $4,000 that day because I had to pay from, like, for that semester, money, which is like $4,000, which I paid off the fucking first day. I was like, I hate that shit. I never want to go that shit again, right? Because I know, to me, because I was forced to go to school because my mom, shit like that, right? You know what happens. Because if you're a foreigner, shit like this happens a lot. But I know. Like, at my country My family was filthy rich, bro. My family, we had fucking stories of fucking building and everything like that. I know, because after we had to escape our country because of terrorism and stuff like that, so we came over here. Because I know because we could do the same thing here. We could do our own business over here, become the same, whereas we were like, in our country as well, right? But yeah, I don't study right now. But how did I learn? I'm not gonna go too far into this. Just be independent and be accountable for everything. Know that nobody will come to save you. Not me, not anybody else. The only person gonna save you is God. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else, right? Which country? It was Afghanistan, brother. Afghanistan. Because my family was on the rich side of Afghanistan. We were not on the broke side, right? Because we never had a. We didn't have a broke side. For me, my family, we did have a broke side. We had a rich side. Right? Our rich side was our mom's side. My parents' side, my mom's side was really rich, but my dad's side was really fucking, poverty, whatever that shit's called, broke ass, broke fucking family, right? So, yeah. What's good, my boy? Drug driving gamer. What's good, brother? Long time no see. What's good? What's good? Yeah, man. I was gonna say the same thing to you. But yeah, chat. We can't, just because I said this to you guys. I just said the thing I just said to you guys is just to motivate you. This motivation just told you guys it can go away easily. You can go away the next couple minutes. The motivation go away the next couple minutes. But you gotta be disciplined. Discipline, right? I like the background. Thank you, brother. Thank you. It's just like that's why I don't like to sleep on beds, bro. I hate beds. And my room is kind of small, so I don't like to sit on beds because I don't know, man. I'm a foreigner, so I like to sleep in the bed, and I like to sleep on the ground because it makes me feel more, I think, better, some shit like that. But yeah, chat. If you got any other questions, but yeah, keep this in mind. What I just said should just be a motivation for you, but it shouldn't really be a big thing for you. That's really because this motivation go away. So you gotta have what you gotta have is you gotta know what I say. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take this information. You gotta know that, okay, I have to focus on the process because God told me, right? Because that's actually true. That's the outcome. I have to visualize the process. I visualize me doing the work, right? A lot of things like that, right? So yeah, got a lot of news to share with you. What's up, brother? What's good? Let me know. But yeah, brother, that's what I mean. And every word I say, just take it as as an advice. It could be a little bit of motivation for you. The motivation is gonna die off really freaking quick. It's gonna die in the next couple minutes. But what you gotta have is discipline. The way you gotta be, what you gotta be is a fucking ambitious, wise person. If I went through all these losses, if I just told you guys, let me show you guys what I mean. If I showed you guys everything right here I just said, right? If I showed you, what was I gonna say? I just literally forgot. What was I gonna say? I just literally forgot. Damn. Oh man, my boy Geese Web just said on GU 15-minute time frame. Yeah, I do see it right over here. But I'm not taking this because I'm bullish, right? This I don't have a logic and meaning behind this move up, right? So I'm not gonna take this, right? There's literally no reason for me to take it, right? And let me show you what I mean. Look, perfect example of CISD failing. CISD failed, perfect example, right? Look at this, right? Look at this. CISD failed, right? This right over here, this candle tapped a higher time from key level, swoop out the range low. Market did what? Close above it. Consecutive candle, close above the back, one full candle range. Eventually close another one. Guess what the market do? Stop loss hit. Oh my god. Oh my god. It doesn't work. Oh. You don't have a meaning / narrative / logic behind this move to the upside. So this move should be failing because there's literally no reason for it to go to the upside. There's literally, to me, in my point of view, in my independence, I don't have a reason for this long. I don't have a logic meaning behind this. Yes, we do have this 4 hour Via gap here. But do you really think this 4 hour Via gap is the only narrative do you really think this 4 hour Via gap is the only narrative I'm supposed to have? No, I need a daily range. I need a range dynamic. I need to look at the higher time frame. I need to look at all of this shit before I could execute this trade, right? So in a higher time frame, we're bearish, not bullish. What would make the reason too long? For me, there's no reason for me to take a long. This IRL is nothing, bro. This IRL is not gonna push up to the long side. If you would have picked out of the IRL, you would have hit stop loss. You would have been a -1 RR, because to me, there's no this IRL alone doesn't make a narrative. It's kind of stupid. If one thing, let me show you what I mean, right? Let me show you what I mean. If a CRT, look, listen to this, right? If a CRT only like got a range, CRT just means range, right? If a CRT is the only concept I have to use, I'm gonna be unprofitable, because CRT needs to have a logic meaning behind it, right? CRT needs to have a reason for it to work out in our favor, and everything like that, right? And this right over here, our reason it didn't really work out is because actually it did push at the right time, but there's no reasoning for the long move here, right? But my boy Truck Driving Gamer, he said, but to make it sure, I have been losing a lot this month. Ah, man, how come, brother? Let me know. Further explain yourself. Brother. We can fix it up. Hey, I'm here just to help you guys. Today's Friday, right? I want to help you guys out as well. And yeah. And to everybody who's watching here right now, the three viewers, whatever the viewers, I don't really care how many people watch it, right? To me, in my eyes, there's a lot of people watching it. I don't really care how many people watch it, right? But to the people who are just watching right now, never in your life try to please somebody else. Never please somebody else, right? Like you can see, I'm helping us out, but I'm not pleasing you guys, right? I'm not like, okay, I have to, like, saying I have to do what he says, let me help this guy feel better, right? I'm gonna do the right thing. I'm gonna teach you guys, right? I'm not going to please you. I'm not gonna give you everything like, oh, here, right? Never in your life please anybody. Don't please your girlfriend or anything, right? Because those will overtake you. Those shit will over fucking take your whole life, bro, which is not great. Literally in my notes, let me. Okay, alhamdulillah. See, look. In my notes, I literally says, don't please other people because they will ruin you. Hold on, let me see. Let me get the notes real quick. Right over here, I said validation and independence. No, independence. Oh yeah, I said it right. Validation, independence. Do not seek validation from others or care about their opinions, right? And I don't say this to everybody. If somebody's giving me a truth, if somebody's giving me a advice, I'm going to care about their opinion. I'm gonna take it as advice. I'm gonna be a wise and ambitious person and learn from it. And you guys do know what a wise and ambitious person is. Let me go explain to you guys what is a wise and a ambitious person means, right? What that solely means, a dumb person is a person who makes a mistake, doesn't learn, makes a mistake, never learn, and goes in a loop. A wise, there's three type of dumb person, right? There's this one that is a dumb person that constantly makes a mistake. Other person is another type of dumb person, type 2, right? He makes one mistake, right? He knows he made a mistake. Next time he makes it again. He makes it again. Eventually he learns from it. But guess what? Those 3 losses are kind of, harsh. So he learns for the first time, right? It takes him a couple of times to learn from the mistake he made. But the other dumb person, constantly makes the mistakes and goes in a loop. So he goes in a circle. He never stops. He's making mistakes over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And he blames somebody else. A wise person learns from something else. So if somebody else is telling me I made this mistake. Don't make the same mistake as I made. I pattern traded. Don't pattern trade. If I did all of this, don't do what I just did because you will lose money. As a wise person, okay, you will take out the advice. Okay, he made all these mistakes. Let me not do it myself. Let me learn from his mistakes and not do it. Let me stop trying to take the same losses as him. Let me improve and be better than him. Right? I want you guys to be better than me because, since I went through this, right, I have more experience, right? I went through it, and some people who are new, some of you guys are, some of you guys are not, right? To whoever is new to this, this whole thing, just be a wise person. Whoever gives you the advice, like not pattern trade, have good psychology, build good habits. Take that as the advice. Be a wise person and not go against it. Don't pattern trade. Don't what we call it. Don't try to have a bad, don't build bad habits, right? Simple as that. But yeah, that's that. And if you guys got any other questions, let me know, brother. I will gonna answer that for you. Cause today's gonna be a Q&A. Wait, actually, these questions are gonna go to my TikTok as well. So I'm gonna record something and post it to TikTok, just like saying, as a way to let you guys know. And yeah. Mouth is hurting, bro. What the fuck? Chad, the thing is, right? The thing is, I'm a really good yapper. I yap a lot. I'm a really good ass yapper, Chad. I'm like one of the best yappers out in the world. But I'm not your average. I'm not your average yapper, bro. I take action. What do I do? I'm not an average ass yapper. And there's a differentiate of yapping and yappers. You feel me? There's a difference between these two concepts. And yeah, always be positive. Always meditate. When I talk about meditation, don't do that meditation like we do this. Pray to God. If you're a Christian, right? Most of you guys aren't here in my chat is Christian, right? Go to church, bro. Go to Sunday church. Get close to God. Be more religious. Yeah, I'm not me myself. I'm not a Christian. I'm a Muslim, right? So, but I do know that if you constantly become a religious person, eventually God's gonna guide you to the right path, right? If you really want it bad enough, if you really want to go to heaven, or like stuff like that, right? Whatever you want to do is, whatever you feel like, bro. Yeah, I would do meditation. Basically, don't meditate like a fucking retarded ass person, right? Like, don't meditate like this. This right over here is not meditation. When you pray, when you go into church, you pray. Whatever you do, if you pray salah, whatever you do, right? You pray and go into church. You want to do right during that specific time. Your brain is the most present it could ever be because you're talking to God, right? You're talking to your creator, the person who created you, right? So during that time, you're the most present out of all of them because that right there gives you present moment the most. Because as you know, a lot of us are overthinkers. A lot of us think too much. A lot of us let distraction get us to us. A lot of us let distraction get into us. So when you meditate or you pray, not meditate, fuck meditate. When you pray, that comes to like that gives your present moment. It just gets all those distractions, all this overthinking, everything that away. It just makes your present moment and talk to your creator, man. And yeah, simple as that. If you're a religious person, God eventually got you the right path. Yeah, chat. I'm not gonna get too into topics about Christian and anything like that. I'm not a knowledgeable person for that, so I'm not gonna talk about it, right? I don't know too much about Christianity. I don't know too much. I do know about Islam, right? But I'm not a sheikh or anything like that, so I'm not going to be trying to be like, okay, I'm not gonna be yapping to you guys about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Not this shit, my bad, astaghfirullah. But I'm not gonna be yapping about this religious stuff because I don't know. I don't have enough knowledge, right? I don't have no reason for me to talk about it because I don't have enough knowledge. As I said, But yeah, if you guys got any question, let me know. And yeah, we're gonna end the live stream in the next couple minutes. If you guys still have questions, I could answer that up for you. Cause I'm gonna be free for this rest of the day. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, never mind. I can't be free. I gotta go do some shit. Ugh. All right, chat. Seems like nobody wants to answer any question. Nobody wants to put any question down below. I am done. I'll see you guys later, alligator. Usually, you guys like to think I said later, alligator. Because like you're later, then you're alligator. That's not a fucking funny thing. Okay, that's not funny. Bro, my jokes are such a fucking corny joke, chat. My jokes are the most corniest joke ever, bro. Corny, cringy ass jokes. I don't know what to joke. I don't know how to do it. But I do like jokes though, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, fuck joking. Fuck that shit. I almost went to jail doing that shit, bro. I almost went to jail because I over joked, right? Cause this guy told me, "Oh, you're the type of the person who explodes yourself, right?" It was a funny one, right? He told me, "You're from Afghanistan, right?" He said, "Aren't you the person who explodes themselves when he do like suicide bombing?" I was like, "Bro, I'm gonna do that to you." Eventually called the cops on me. Eventually, I was just joking, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm lucky I didn't go to jail that time, bro. But all right, chat, I'm out. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna do some shit right now, but yeah, peace out, chat. I'm gonna go and enjoy the nature. Make sure you guys go to the grass, tap grass, do whatever you gotta do. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. See you, my boy Willex. See you, my boy G's Weep. Peace out, chat. I'll see you guys later, alligator. Peace out, man. Let me go to the end of the live stream. How do I end it?